Hi, this is Donnie. I wanted to give you a quick, shorter version of my previous demo, multi-agent communication using two new protocols, agent-to-agent protocol from Google and MCP protocol from Anthropic. So, first of all, go through the tabs for those sources. So, A2A protocol has a repo, and it has some very limited documentation available here at Google A2A in GitHub. We have the model context protocol .io that gives you the information about how to use MCP. In short, MCP is how agents connect to tools. So we have a host here, we have an MCP protocol going out to an MPC server, and then it accesses various tools. And each agent gets an MCP server that allows it to talk to various tools. OpenAI Agents SDK is also new, and I'm using that in this demo and it supports model context protocol. So you'll see an example here of how to attach a server to an agent. It's real simple in OpenAI. You just add this MPC server to your agent and you're good to go. And for now in this demo, I have my own custom MPC server running in Azure in a container application. And I also have running an MCP inspector, which allows me to access that MPC server here. It's important that you put this SSE endpoint in there. And then when you connect to it, it gives you the list of tools available on that MPC server. In this demo, I'm using this get current weather, and it allows you to test it here in the inspector as well. And then that tool that's on that MPC server returns those results to the front end. So those are the players in this game. Also, I have 5 agent servers running for each of the 5 agents that are in my in this demo. So if I go here, I have those 5 agents listed here. In this demo, since I'm shortening it, I'm only going to focus on the temperature agent example. So if I select temperature agent, and I type in Houston, I can send a request to the temperature agent, and then it contacts that tool and returns the results. So what does this architecture look like for this demo? We have this web app I'm using now that talks to the translator agent, and it also talks to an English, French, and Spanish agent, and then each of those agents have an MCP server that they connect to various tools. So this is the agent to tool side, which is the MPC protocol, and this is the agent to agent side, which is the protocol used for agents to talk to each other. So in this demo now, I'm going to focus on the A2A and MCP parts of the weather agent. Even though it's only one agent, it gives you the idea of how do you set up one particular agent to be able to talk to other agents in the system. A guy named Cole Medine did a good job of summarizing how A2A works in this diagram. So each agent has what they call an agent card that describes what it's capable of doing. So in this case, when I select the temperature agent, you'll see the agent-to-agent discovery card here, and it gives you all the information of what that agent is capable of doing. This agent gets the weather and what tools it has access to, which is the get current weather tool, and what it expects as input. So the other agents know everything they need to know about how to talk to that other tool. So by getting that card back, and they know what tasks are available, which is this endpoint here, task stream. They call that task stream endpoint here. It sends a task over to the agent. It processes a task and then returns it to the other agent. So this is not something you install, Agent A2A. It's something that you just set up the structure to be compliant with it, so that other agents can access your agent. So first thing I'll do is I'll show you the code. So this is the code for my MPC server, and it's real simple. It uses fast MCP as part of the MCP package, and all you do is define at MCP tool what your tools you have available. This is the MCP tool for get current weather, and it makes a call out to this weather API and gets the response back. So a real basic example just to show you, how it works. And that's running out on the Azure container, so you have a Docker file that it's important in here that you put this MCP run transport type as SSE, so that it will stream the response with SSE. And so next, now we want to know how do you prepare the agent to use the MPC server. This is my agent temperature agent, my agent file. I create this agent here, the temperature agent, and then I select this. I add my MPC server to this server parameter here, and this is my server, MCP server SSE. This is the URL to the server running in the cloud, and then it connects to that server, and then your agent is now easily enabled with an MPC server. So OpenAI makes this really easy to do. Now, in order to make this agent A2A compliant, that is also pretty simple. This is the fast server, fast API, and the endpoints. So first thing I have is this well-known /agent JSON. This is that agent card endpoint that you should have if you want it to be A2A compliant, and it just responds back with what that agent card looks like. And then this is that task stream endpoint that actually processes the task, that the get current temperature task that I have running, and then it streams that response back using OpenAI's streaming API. So that's pretty straightforward on how you set up the A2A protocol for each of these agents. All my agents have that same thing. Under Spanish agent, you'll see the agent, and then you'll see the same endpoints here, well known, and then the task stream, but they're just doing different tasks and connecting to different servers. So super simple. Create your agent, wrap that agent with an MPC server, connect it to whatever tool you want it to use, and then set up the protocol for the endpoints that are necessary for A2A communication. Now, there's a lot more complexity to the A2A protocol that you can find out here, but I just wanted to cover the basic flow of this agent card, the agent server, and the client, and the tasks necessary to communicate with them. All right. Hope you got at least a brief introduction to how to use A2A protocol and MCP protocol with OpenAI agents. Thank you.